What's up, YouTube? Welcome back to the channel. Today's video is about the Mojave. So here she is in all her glory. So I've had this truck about a month now. Got it just before Christmas. We have the Typhon wheels on it. There's a Typhon over here. I like the Mojave so much, I got the Typhon. And then we found the Granite on Marketplace for 90 bucks. It's stock to us. And I like these little trucks so much. I got this guy on Amazon, $160, and it's been tough as heck. But anyways, today's video is about this guy. So the tires, I ran them on pavement a lot. They do not last long at all. So if you plan on running on pavement, definitely get yourself a set of on-road tires. So there's the tires there. The fourth one, where is it? There it is down there. We'll grab it. So these have become on-road tires, but you get some real on-road tires like this, or these guys. So anyhow, guys, this is a very tough truck. It's great for a beginner truck, I would say, also, because on the remote, you do have the ability to regulate the throttle. So for a little one, even you could run it on 2S if you wanted to. So let's take it off the stand here and just have it sit naturally. We'll put this guy back over here. Can I make it? There we go. So that's usually where it sits. We have the other RCs here. Charging up a battery. This is a great charger here. So anyhow, keep getting sidetracked here. So, I mean, look at this. Beautiful paint job. The body is very tough. It's the only damage to it, really, here. And I meant to shoe glue it like this one. And look at this, I shoe glued this and it cracked anyways. So, the one thing with these though is, and I have the same experience with the Typhon, is when you go full. The one thing with these though is, and I have the same experience with the Typhon, is when you go full throttle on 3S, it'll go straight and then it'll want to shoot to the right. So I've been hunting that problem down. I'll show you guys what I've done to it. As far as the powertrain, Horizon Hobby knocked it out of the park. Lots of power in this little guy. Here's the motor. And what do we got in here? It's a 4500 kV motor. Lots of power. Beautiful little rig. Easy to work on. So I bashed this a lot, so I didn't want to get metal arms. But I did get the metal steering links. The metal JPM hubs in the front and in the rear. Yes, there is rust on this, so I run it in the snow. These aren't shelf queens. Bolts can be replaced, not a big deal. Also, what I did, I got the Hot Racing steering set. So I know it says granite here, but they're all the same. I'm gonna put it on the Typhon. So I've put that on. I've got a Reefs, you can't really see, a Reefs 99 micro servo in there. I took the pins from, look at this friggin' phone, man. Anyways, I took the pins from here and I replaced them with the two. I swapped out the pins from here to here. These guys are a little longer, so it did tighten the steering up a little more. So I'm running the Hot Racing Servo Saver. This is a stock servo still. It's gonna get the Reefs servo. I really like it. It's $100, but it's worth it. I'm also running the Hot Racing Servo Saver on this guy. So here, I'll show you guys real quick. What did I do with the damn battery? Sorry guys, I'm all over the place here. I just had this battery. Do you guys do this too? Always misplace stuff. There it is. So turn it on. Okay. So it's all pretty good, guys. I just don't think the stock servo can handle it, but it's still doing it a little bit with this, but very minimal. So what a lot of guys have done that race the low C NASCARs, it's the same setup. They've actually glued the stock servo saver, and I've heard that that's fixed the issue. So I did have a stock servo saver. It's all pretty good, guys. I just don't think the stock servo can handle it, but it's still doing it a little bit with this, but very minimal. So what a lot of guys have done that race the low C NASCARs, it's the same setup. They've actually glued the stock servo saver, and I've heard that that's fixed the issue. So I did have a stock servo saver laying around here that I was gonna try that with. Once I find it, I shall report back. But yeah, definitely recommend this truck. It is so much fun. It's so easy to just bring with you. I have a small backpack. I don't have it here, but I have a small backpack. I throw it in there. After work, I stop off wherever and just rip it up. Like I said, it's a very fun rig. Also, I recommend, I'm gonna get an aftermarket fan. I'm not too concerned right now because it's the winter in Canada, but when I do run it underground in the parking garage, it does get, the motor does get pretty hot. So you definitely wouldn't be able to run 2-3S packs on it in a row as it is. So yeah, that's it guys. That's my review for the Mojave. Solid little truck, fast as heck guys. And it's weird, right out of the box this thing, it ran straight as an arrow. And then I don't know what happens, if the servo gets bad or what. The gears get stripped in it. But like I said, I've replaced the servo. We have the hot racing metal steering assembly in there, as you guys can tell. And she's running pretty solid, but not 100%. But that's okay. We'll figure it out. Oh, what do I got going with the shocks here? I think one's backing out. Anyhow, and it's good every few runs to just look over the bolts and screws and make sure everything's tight. So there you go guys. Thanks for tuning in. We're gonna do a review video for this guy. And oh, one thing to be aware, I almost forgot. So this is this guy, but on a new chassis. So with all the Groms, the friggin' shock tower's built into it. So this was my fault. I was at a skate park. I bashed it pretty hard. But the Typhon, same thing happened to my Typhon. I put some JB Weld on here, so I have a spare one in case it ever happens again. But buyer beware, especially with the Typhon. This thing is sensitive. Get yourself the GPM shock tower brace for sure. I got the shocks apart here. Gonna put some heavier oil in them. All right guys, peace.